Impact on Life with Greg Aidala is coming up next, and Greg Aidala is upset about something. And
he is?
Yeah, he is. And when a comedian is upset, you better watch out.
Oh boy, Don Rickles, here we come.
Yeah, well,
all right.
But it's his Christmas special, and you must take a look at this.
All right.
Welcome back to another segment of Impact on Life. I'm your host, Greg Aidala, and holy cow, it's the Christmas season again, and I am excited. So listen, we got a lot to talk about today, so if you're sitting down, I invite you to stand up and then sit back down today and hold on, because we got some fun coming at you. Now look, folks, listen, I love the Christmas season. I'm one of 8 children. I have 15 nieces and nephews. It's a great time, isn't it? It's full of love, cheer, jingle bells, and eggnog. Well, here's the deal, folks. In a recent publication of the Times-Union here, I read an article which kind of upset me in a way. Now, we're all familiar with the Capitol Lights program down in Washington Park, down in Albany. It's 15 years running, and it supports PAL, which is Police Athletic League. It's a great source of income for kids amongst the city to keep them out of trouble, right, and off the streets. But that's just not good enough for this area that's just too greedy and full of entitlement at times. Now, let me expound on my point, all right? There are people down here that feel that the lights are too bright in the park. They're going to dim. They want to get them out. They feel they're hurting the park. Okay, really? Well, let's talk about that a little bit. According to one board member down in Albany, Herb Starr, he says it's being strangled. Really? Really? It's a case of blatant overuse. Really? This park is being overused? Boo is that. Yeah, boo. Boo everyone in the room. That's fine. Boo that. Because it's not being overused, okay? It's the winter time, so no one's going there except creepy people at 2 a.m. So let's get families there and brighten it up, okay? Now, the Conservancy says there's scars left behind with the massive displays within the park, some 125 in number. Really? I'd rather have scars when I go out of this life than not have any scars at all, because it means I lived, okay? So let's have some fun with that. Then you flip it over, right, and you look here. Yeah, it says it right here. That's right, and I'm going to repeat it, A6, okay? Let's see. Here's another quote from the 142-year-old Parks, someone on the board as well. Oh, the Conservancy's president. That's Frances Ingram. Okay. All right, she says this is not an amusement park. Really? I thought parks are supposed to be full of amusement, some sort of relaxation, some way to emancipate and get away from your daily grind of a life and have some fun. Okay, she says, PAL does so much for children and we love it. It's great. We just don't think that this is the right venue. Okay, now look, folks, I can agree if you say, look, this might not be the right venue, but cough up some other options. So they do. And some possibilities that circulated include Lincoln Park, the riverfront on Corning Preserve, 6 Mile Waterworks. Okay, there's a few right there. Really? Those are your suggestions. Those are probably the 3 scariest places in the Capital District to hang out. Let's just be honest, okay? Yeah, they've come back, and I'm not trying to offend the people there that live around there. I know you try to do good, believe me. I get involved with the community, so don't send letters to me, Proctors, or Santa Claus on this one, okay? Because he's not going to appreciate it either, okay? But they say that those are the 3 options aside from Washington Park. That makes no sense. Look, folks, listen. David Bauer, the chairman of PAL's board of directors, said that he's never even seen a formal complaint of this from anyone in the city of Albany or anyone associated with this association down there. He said the reason it's gotten to be such a big deal is because people think it's a wonderful thing. Prior to the lights in the park was dark. People were not using the park. Absolutely 100% correct. I'm in complete accordance with Mr. Bauer. Folks, seriously, this place, which we're talking about, Washington Park in downtown Albany, I don't know if you knew this or not, but it was once a cemetery. A cemetery that built a nice, lovely park here for the community. Do you want this to go back to a cemetery? Look, folks, here's the point. Christmas is about getting together with family and friends, getting ready for the new year and starting some new things, maybe setting up some new goals for the new year for yourself, or seeing some friends off to school, or a family member to a new job or new situation in life, and that's a good thing. What you don't want to occur is what's happened here within the Capital District forever, and that is people strangle themselves and they're their own worst enemies. And those people are the older people, some younger, but majority of older people, and I have no problem saying that are forcing young minds and people to leave the area. And then they wonder why. Why are they leaving the area? It's because of stubbornness like this. That's my point, folks. So listen, for another episode of Impact on Life, I'm your host, Greg Aidala, and what I want to do is I want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas, a happy holiday season. Keep rocking and rolling. I hope everything works out for you in 2012, and we'll see you next season. So Happy New Year, everybody. I'm Greg Aidala.
Woo! With the issue of Festival of Lights at the Washington Park in Albany.
Absolutely.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah, Mr. Santa Claus. And
you must have noticed my magic hat. It happened to just magically appear on my head. Oh, it's the Impact Elves again.
It is.
Why don't we join them?
Yeah, let's join them.
One horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Remember, email us. We want to hear from you. Impact@proctors.org.
Impact@proctors.org. And you have a great holiday.
Have a wonderful holiday season.
Absolutely. And wish you lots of joy, lots of warmth, lots of color, lots of good food, all the pies and
food,
the cakes.
I like that part, the food. Happy holidays,
Happy
everybody,
holidays,
from
everybody.
Impact.
We'll see you next week.
See you next time.
Hey, jingle bells.